Attraction is more than just the way you look. It's the way you carry yourself, the energy you bring into a room, and the way people feel when they're around you. We've been conditioned to believe that attraction is all about physical appearance, about having the right facial structure, the perfect body, or designer clothes. But the truth is, looks might catch attention for a moment, but they don't hold it. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who was physically attractive, but as soon as they opened their mouth, their attitude, their energy, their lack of depth made them completely forgettable? On the other hand, you've probably also met someone who wasn't conventionally good-looking, yet something about them drew you in. The way they spoke, the way they moved, the confidence they carried, the warmth in their presence. Attraction is a combination of qualities that go far beyond appearance. It's the way you present yourself, the way you treat others, the level of self-respect you hold, and the sense of purpose that drives you. It's about the small, intangible things. Your posture, your eye contact, the way you listen, the enthusiasm in your voice, and the certainty in your step. A person who has developed themselves mentally, emotionally, and spiritually radiates an undeniable presence. Their confidence isn't arrogance, it's self-assurance. Their kindness isn't weakness, it's strength under control. Their ability to command attention isn't about showing off, it's about showing up in a way that makes others want to listen. Attraction isn't something you buy, and it's not something you're born with. It's something you cultivate through the choices you make every day. Confidence is magnetic because it signals to the world that you know who you are, that you trust yourself, and that you are comfortable in your own skin. It's not about being the loudest person in the room or demanding attention. It's about the quiet assurance that you belong, that you are capable, and that you are enough. People are naturally drawn to those who carry themselves with certainty because confidence creates a sense of stability and trust. And when someone is confident, their body language reflects it. They stand tall, they maintain eye contact, they move with intention, they don't fidget, they don't shrink into the background, and they don't second-guess themselves in every interaction. Their presence alone makes others feel at ease because confidence is reassuring. It signals that this person knows where they're going and that they're in control of their life. But confidence isn't arrogance. It's not about being better than others. It's about being better than your former self. It comes from preparation, from discipline, from doing the hard work when no one is watching. It's built when you keep promises to yourself, when you push through challenges, and when you prove to yourself time and time again that you are capable. The more you stretch yourself, the more you develop skills, the more you master your emotions and your mind, the more confidence becomes a natural part of who you are. Confidence also shapes the way you communicate. A confident person doesn't mumble or hesitate. They speak with clarity, with purpose, with a voice that commands respect. They don't seek validation because they already know their worth. They don't let fear of judgment hold them back because they understand that the opinions of others don't define them. They carry themselves with an energy that is undeniable, an energy that makes people stop, listen, and take notice. And the beauty of confidence is that it's contagious. When you walk into a room with self-assurance, others feel it. When you speak with conviction, people believe you. When you hold yourself with certainty, you inspire those around you to do the same. Confidence creates an invisible pull. People want to be near it. They want to learn from it. They want to absorb it. Mastering the art of communication is one of the most powerful ways to elevate your presence, influence, and attractiveness. It's not just about speaking well. It's about understanding how to connect, how to engage, and how to make people feel truly heard. Communication is an invisible currency, and those who know how to use it effectively command attention, build trust, and leave a lasting impression. Great communicators know that words have power, but it's not just about what you say, it's about how you say it. the tone of your voice, the pacing of your speech, the energy behind your words all contribute to how people perceive you. A strong, clear voice exudes confidence. A well-timed pause creates anticipation. A thoughtful response shows intelligence and emotional depth. People remember not just what you tell them, but how you made them feel while telling it. But the best communicators don't just talk. They listen. They pay close attention. They pick up on subtleties. They engage with intention. Most people listen just to respond, waiting for their turn to speak. But a true communicator listens to understand. They make others feel valued, respected, and appreciated. And when you make people feel important, they are naturally drawn to you. Mastering communication also means understanding the balance between words and presence. Sometimes saying less is more. A well-placed silence, a confident smile, or a knowing nod can communicate volumes without a single word. Great communicators are not just storytellers. They are energy shapers, mood setters, and perception builders. And it's not just about speaking in person. In a world where digital communication is everywhere, the ability to articulate your thoughts clearly, whether in a message, an email, or a public speech, sets you apart. Every interaction is an opportunity to showcase who you are, what you believe, and how much value you bring to the table. The beauty of communication is that it can be learned. No one is born a master communicator. It's a skill developed through practice, through observation, through refining the way you express yourself every single day. The more you improve, the more influence you gain, the more doors open for you, and the more attractive you become in every aspect of life. Emotional stability is power because it gives you control over yourself, your reactions, and the way you navigate the world. When you are emotionally stable, you don't get easily shaken by circumstances, people's opinions, or unexpected challenges. You move through life with a sense of inner strength, and that strength makes you highly attractive. People naturally gravitate toward those who remain calm under pressure, who don't let minor setbacks turn into major crises, and who exude a quiet confidence that says, I can handle whatever comes my way. Emotional stability is not about suppressing emotions. It's about mastering them. It's about developing the awareness to recognize what you're feeling, why you're feeling it, and choosing how to respond rather than simply reacting. Most people go through life ruled by their emotions. One negative comment can ruin their day. One setback can make them question everything. But when you build emotional resilience, you rise above the noise. You learn to separate feelings from facts, to process emotions without letting them dictate your actions, and to stand firm in who you are regardless of external chaos. One of the hallmarks of emotional stability is the ability to remain composed in difficult situations. When things go wrong, you don't panic. You strategize. When people try to provoke you, you don't lash out. You maintain your dignity. When life doesn't go as planned, you don't break down, you adapt. This kind of control is rare, and that's why it's so powerful. People respect those who can remain steady when everything else feels uncertain. As such, emotional stability also enhances relationships. Nobody wants to be around someone who is unpredictable, overly sensitive, or constantly in turmoil. But people are naturally drawn to those who bring a sense of peace, who know how to navigate challenges with grace, and who can offer perspective instead of panic. Emotional stability creates an environment where others feel safe, respected, and understood, and that alone makes you incredibly attractive in both personal and professional settings. And it's a skill that can be developed. It comes from self-awareness, from learning to manage stress, from practicing patience, and from having a strong sense of self. The more you master your emotions, the more power you have over your life, your decisions, and your future. A sense of purpose shines because it gives you direction, energy, and an undeniable presence that others can't ignore. When you wake up each day with a clear mission, with something meaningful to pursue, it changes the way you move, the way you speak, and the way you carry yourself. You no longer drift through life waiting for things to happen. You take action, you create, you build. And that kind of focus, that kind of drive is highly attractive. People are naturally drawn to those who have a purpose because purpose brings passion, and passion is contagious. When you talk about something you truly believe in, your eyes light up, your voice has conviction, and your enthusiasm becomes magnetic. You don't have to try to impress anyone. Your energy does it for you. There is something irresistible about a person who is on a mission, who isn't distracted by trivial things, who moves with intention and confidence. A sense of purpose also sets you apart from the crowd. While most people are wandering, looking for meaning, wasting time on things that don't fulfill them, a person with purpose stands out. They have a vision, they have goals. They aren't easily swayed by distractions or negativity because they know where they're going. They don't seek validation because they already have an internal compass guiding them. And purpose isn't just about career or success. It's about knowing why you do what you do. It could be a dedication to personal growth, to helping others, to building something meaningful, to living with integrity. Whatever it is, it gives you an unshakable foundation. Even in difficult times, purpose keeps you grounded. It keeps you moving forward. It gives you a reason to push through challenges, to stay committed, to rise above mediocrity. People may forget your words, they may forget what you wear, but they will never forget the energy of someone who is truly alive with purpose. It's not something you fake, it's something you cultivate. It's in the way you carry yourself, in the way you make decisions, in the way you inspire those around you simply by being fully engaged in your own journey. Developing kindness and generosity makes you undeniably attractive because it reflects a deep inner strength and confidence. A person who is kind is not weak, they are powerful. They have mastered themselves to the point where they don't need to compete, manipulate, or put others down to feel significant. Instead, they lift people up, and that kind of presence is rare, valuable, and deeply magnetic. Kindness isn't just about being polite, it's about being intentional in the way you treat others. It's about listening when someone speaks, showing appreciation, and offering support without expecting anything in return. It's about seeing people, really seeing them, and making them feel valued. In a world that often feels rushed, self-centered, and transactional, a person who leads with kindness stands out. Generosity is the next level of kindness. It's giving not just material things, but your time, your energy, your wisdom. It's about making life better for those around you, whether through encouragement, opportunities, or simply showing up when someone needs you. A generous person doesn't give because they have to. They give because they are abundant. They understand that the more they give, the more they grow. But true kindness and generosity don't come from a place of seeking approval. They come from self-respect. The most attractive people are those who give without losing themselves. They have boundaries, they know their worth, and they don't allow others to take advantage of their goodness. This balance, being both kind and strong, both generous and self-respecting, creates an aura of confidence and warmth that draws people in effortlessly. And the beautiful thing about kindness is that it's not limited by circumstances. You don't have to be rich to be generous. You don't have to be in a perfect situation to be kind. It's a choice, a habit, a way of moving through the world that leaves an impact. When you become a person who naturally uplifts others, you will never be forgotten, because people don't remember what you had, they remember how you made them feel. Taking care of your health is one of the most attractive things you can do. not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. When you prioritize your well-being, it shows in everything you do. Your energy levels increase, your confidence grows, and your presence becomes more powerful. Health isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good, and when you feel good, you radiate a different kind of energy that draws people in. Your body is the vehicle that carries you through life. If you neglect it, everything else suffers. Your focus, your mood, your productivity, even your relationships. But when you take care of it through proper nutrition, regular movement, and enough rest, you operate at a higher level, you think clearer, you move with more purpose, and you develop a natural charisma that makes you stand out. People are drawn to those who have vitality, to those who move with energy and enthusiasm. But health isn't just about exercise and diet. It's also about managing stress, protecting your peace, and nurturing your mind. Mental and emotional health are just as crucial as physical health. If your body is strong, but your mind is filled with negativity, fear, and stress, it will reflect in your energy. The way you think affects the way you feel, and the way you feel affects the way you show up in the world. Self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. When you prioritize your health, you set a standard for how you want to be treated, and that level of self-respect makes you incredibly attractive. You show others that you value yourself, and when you value yourself, others naturally do the same. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Small, consistent efforts to take care of your body, mind, and soul create a long-term impact that elevates every area of your life. Authenticity wins because nothing is more attractive than someone who is unapologetically themselves. In a world full of filters, facades, and people trying to be what they think others want them to be, authenticity stands out like a beacon. It's refreshing, it's rare, and it's magnetic. When you are truly yourself, without pretense, without trying to impress, without seeking approval, you exude a level of confidence that no amount of external validation can match. People can sense when someone is real, and they are naturally drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin. There's an effortless charm in someone who knows who they are, what they stand for, and isn't afraid to express it. Authenticity means embracing your strengths and your flaws. It's not about being perfect, it's about being honest. It's about owning your story, your journey, and your growth without trying to fit into someone else's mold. The right people will appreciate the real you, and the wrong people will fall away. And that's a good thing. Being authentic also means speaking and living your truth. It means aligning your words with your actions, showing up consistently, and not pretending to be something you're not just to fit in. People respect those who stand firm in their values, who don't change based on the crowd, and who lead with sincerity rather than manipulation. Authenticity is also the foundation of real connection. When you are genuine, you invite others to be genuine too. You create deeper relationships, stronger bonds, and a level of trust that can't be faked. People may admire a polished image for a while, but they connect with what is real. And in the end, it's the real connections, the real impact, and the real legacy that matter. Mastering self-discipline is one of the most powerful ways to transform yourself into someone truly attractive, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Self-discipline is what separates those who wish from those who achieve. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. And that kind of strength, that kind of control over oneself is rare. That's why it stands out. Discipline is the foundation of confidence. When you can trust yourself to follow through, to keep your promises, to push past comfort and excuses, you naturally develop an inner power that radiates outward. You don't have to tell people you're disciplined. They can see it in the way you carry yourself, in your consistency, in the way you handle challenges with focus and composure. People are naturally drawn to those who have mastery over themselves. Why? Because discipline shows direction. It shows that you have a vision, a purpose, a level of control over your impulses and distractions. That means you're not just reacting to life, you're shaping it. And that kind of control is rare and admirable. Self-discipline also builds resilience. It's what keeps you moving forward when motivation fades. Anyone can be excited in the beginning, but those who succeed, those who inspire, those who create lasting impact are the ones who do the work day in and day out, regardless of how they feel. And when you develop that level of discipline, it bleeds into every area of your life. Your health, your relationships, your mindset, your success. And here's the truth. Disciplined people are attractive because they are reliable. They don't make empty promises. They don't let emotions dictate their actions. And they don't give up easily. They have a sense of control, a presence that commands respect, and a mindset that allows them to rise above distractions and obstacles. Mastering self-discipline is not about restriction. It's about freedom. Freedom from procrastination, from inconsistency, from regret. It's the ability to make choices today that your future self will thank you for. A positive attitude is irresistible because it changes the way you experience life and the way others experience you. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate optimism, who see possibilities instead of problems, who carry themselves with an energy that uplifts rather than drains. Positivity is like a light in the darkness. It attracts, it inspires, and it leaves a lasting impression. A person with a positive attitude doesn't live in denial of challenges. They simply refuse to be defined by them. While others dwell on what's wrong, they focus on what's possible. They approach setbacks with resilience, seeing them as lessons rather than failures. This mindset creates an aura of confidence, an unshakable belief that no matter what happens, they will find a way forward. And that kind of energy is contagious. Positivity also makes you more enjoyable to be around. No one is drawn to constant complaining, negativity, or victim mentality, but when you bring an uplifting spirit, when you choose gratitude over bitterness, when you look for solutions instead of excuses, people feel better just by being near you. They see you as a source of encouragement, of light, of inspiration. A positive attitude is also a reflection of inner strength. It shows that you have mastered your emotions, that you are not easily swayed by circumstances, and that you choose your response to life rather than simply reacting to it. This level of self-mastery commands respect and admiration. And most importantly, positivity changes your own experience of life. When you expect good things, you recognize more opportunities. When you choose to see the best in people, you build stronger relationships. When you train your mind to focus on solutions, your life begins to align with your vision. Positivity isn't just a mindset, it's a magnet that attracts better experiences, better people, and a better future.